A binary encoder encodes 2 to the power n inputs into an n number of codes, so like that. So if there are 4 inputs, it will be 2 codes. 8 input, it will be 2 outputs. 3 outputs, sorry. 16 will be 4, like that. So basically what happens here is, let's say we have 4 inputs here. I will talk about 4 to 2 binary encoder, 1 and 0. This is mainly used to reduce the number of bits to convey an information. Less number of bits are needed if this encoding is done. So in here only one of the inputs can be active, or if it is active high, we are assuming, so only one of the inputs can be 1, so like that. Or this one, like that. So when it is 0 0, this is the 0 W0, so 0. This is W1, so 1, W2, so 2, and W3, so 3. So if we look at the output here, this one and this one for Y1, this will be, since only one of them can be 1 at a time, so this will be easily W2 plus W3, and Y0 will be this one and this one, which is this one, W1 and W3. So W1 and W1 or W3, and this is W2 or W3. So the implementation will be like this. So this is W0, 1, 2 and 3. So basically W1 and W3 here. So this is getting for Y0, and W2 and W3 is for Y1. So this is the encoder, which is also available as an IC. So I will talk about the IC later, but this is the 4/2 encoder. There is another encoder which is called priority encoder, where more than one input lines can be active at a time, but I will discuss that later. This is just when only one of the input lines can be active at a time. So this is a truth table for an 8 to 3 encoder. There are 8 input lines and 3 output lines, and we can see that this is, I have highlighted in red, this is line 0. Line 1 is becoming 1 here, then 2 is 2 here, so 3 here, then 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 1 is high in the input. There is only one active input as before, and the output logic Y0 is, since this is W1 here, this one is a 1, that's W3 here, then this one is W5, and the last one is W7. Similarly, I will write Y1 as well. So Y1 is this one, which is here, W2 or W3 or W6 or W7, and likewise I can write Y2 as well. I'm not writing that. This is the basic principle, and we have we can find IC chip for 8 to 3 encoder as well. So yeah, I will discuss those later. One thing should be noticed, that for 4 to 2 encoder, there were 4 input lines, but the combinations were also only 4, but there should have been 2 to the power 4, so 16 input combinations, but it didn't happen because there was only one of the inputs could be 1. That's why there were just 4 possible combinations. Similarly, for 8 to 3 encoder, 8 input to 3 output encoder, there were only 8 possible combinations because only one of the inputs could be 1.